On the surface, it appears as just another name. It's not the first name on campus, and surely it won't be the last. The name, however, Bill O'Neill Gateway, signifies not just a path from point A to point B, but also a lifestyle, a way of life from a coach that taught by example.
And quite honestly, we thought the end was very, very near for him.
I never thought I'd live to see it, and I knew if I'm thinking that, I knew what he had to be thinking.
It was on September 13th that longtime Missouri State coach Bill O'Neill walked the Bears into Plaster Stadium for the last time.
I will never forget the look on his face, because Coach Allen and him walked through the gate that night of our opening home game. His family was there and saw it. My own family was right there with a ton of our lettermen that saw him do that, and it just will never, that smile and the joy on his face, I will never forget.
It was an act that he had done many times in his tenure at Missouri State. The Hall of Fame coach had been a part of the university for nearly 40 years, and always close to his heart was football.
He was really a lot more than a coach. He was as much a father figure as anything. And the amazing thing about him as well is that he wasn't just a father figure to me, he was a father figure really to hundreds of players that went through Missouri State over the years that he was there.
O'Neill was an assistant coach for the Bears for 16 seasons, but no matter what his role, he strived to always improve the lives around him.
He was a leader in a variety of ways, and it wasn't like there was never anything that he was too good to do. He would do whatever it took to get the job done, and just a mark of a great man. Very straightforward, no nonsense, had a tough love approach with all the players he had. Bill was a doer. He got things done, but our fans in general knew that they could count on Bill O'Neill. Yeah, he may yell at you, but he meant it. Just dig in and load the wagon, so to speak. He would persevere. He didn't want the player to cave in and quit at the earliest sign of difficulty, and that was kind of part of his teaching mode. That's the way he did it. I told the group after the funeral that the thing that all of you can be a testament for is the fact that he cares about what you're doing today and your families and what you're contributing to society, and that is the mark of a true person that cares about you as an individual, and that's why he loved watching guys graduate here, and he also cared about what they were doing after they left.
He actually, for many of us, ended up being one of the major faces of the university. Whenever we thought about Missouri State, we thought about Bill O'Neill because of the impact that he had on us in such a positive way. The thing that was amazing about him is you never wondered where his conviction lied or where his loyalties were. You knew he was demanding this from you to make you a better person. The feedback you got from him was immediate. If he saw something that needed to be corrected in his mind, he shared that with you right after the fact. There was no delay that took place there, and really that's one of the things that as a player you learn to respect from him, because really sports is just a microcosm of life. What you learn in sports you use throughout the rest of your life, whether it's in your marriage or whether it's in your career, and you find that you learn to deal with adversity as a result of the interaction that you have with him.
A golden heart stopped beating, hard-working hands at rest. God broke our hearts to prove to us he only takes the best. The written words on the back of Bill O'Neill's memorial card, the memory of a man that will not soon be forgotten.
It'll last. I think it's going to resonate for a long time.
On down the road, people aren't going to know who he was, but they'll know, this guy must have done something pretty darn big to have his name put on the entryway into the stadium.
It was a lesson that the more you give, the more you're going to get in return, and he is the epitome of that without question.
Under the helmet, I'm Daniel Shedd.